The good news for the night owls out there is that we are going to cool down. 55 degrees and mostly clear skies. Winds will be blowing east-northeast at 10 miles per hour. So a little bit windy, but overall a very calm night ahead for those who like to walk their dog and just have fun in the evening. Very chilly, and that is going to lead to our first freeze warning of the year. As you can see, freeze warning in effect for eastern Indiana and much of Ohio, and a frost advisory for much of southern Indiana. And as we go out west, a freeze warning will be in effect over there. And as we can see going into our viewing area, that freeze warning will be in effect for all of our counties. Temperatures going to be low, as low as 30 degrees across much of east central Indiana, and that is going to also lead to our first frost of the year. 44 degrees tonight with partly cloudy skies. Winds are going to be a little bit blustery, blowing north-northwest at 10 miles per hour with some gusts going up to 20 miles per hour. So if you go outside, you're definitely going to want to take a jacket as it's October 1st and you do not want to get sick already. Going back into the Great Plains, in Montana, we have an excessive wind warning. So if you're going to plan to do your hair, don't put too much effort into it, as that wind's going to mess it up pretty quickly with gusts blowing up to 40 miles per hour across much of the state. And finally, as we move into Wyoming and elsewhere out west, you are under a red flag warning, so make sure nothing is catching fire, as that could spread very quickly with the dry conditions across much of the country. Let's take a look at the national radar right now and see just why we're going to have such cooler temperatures. This cold front that is currently in central Ohio moved through our area earlier today. We didn't get any rain from it, but it definitely cooled down our temperatures. And this area up in the Great Plains is that area high pressure that's going to give us a lot of clear conditions and not much else over the next couple of days. But going back to Halloween, you're going to have to wear a rain jacket, but it should still be a good day overall.
It's sad to see. I mean, it's going to rain. I'm going to have my costume on, so I should be protected a little bit, especially if I'm wearing like one of those blow-up ones, because you know, rain's going to be hitting, it's going to be like just pouring off of me.
It's just kind of like bouncing off.
And especially all like the trick-or-treaters too, like they're going to have to cover up all their costumes that they have, all their cute little costumes, which is kind of sucks, but
I feel like every year Halloween just gets the worst weather. It could be beautiful, and then as soon as Halloween hits, just awful, terrible. And speaking of stepping out the door, tomorrow for your morning walk or morning commute, it's going to be 37 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. And as we go throughout the day, it's going to be 52 degrees by noon and 55 degrees by 5 p.m. So it is going to warm up into the mid-50s throughout the day, but again, certainly cooler temperatures than what we have been seeing in the past couple of weeks. The clouds will pick up as the day goes on. We're going from mostly cloudy to cloudy skies as time goes on, with winds blowing east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. We are in a drought, as our viewing area is currently split pretty evenly in between the severe drought and moderate drought, so any rain we get will be hugely beneficial as we try to get out of this dry streak that October really put us in with very little rain. Well, it was a very warm day here in Muncie. We actually broke the record for temperatures. As you can see, 81 degrees was our high, being that record of 79 in 2016, and easily being that average high of 67 degrees. Again, looking at those current temperatures, 71 in Muncie, 72 in Indianapolis, 73 in Lafayette, very warm, and when we go into our hometown temperatures, much of the same, 70 in Hartford City and 69 in Newcastle. Again, very unseasonably warm for this time of year, and we're going to see that tonight as well. 61 degrees with winds blowing south-southwest at 15 miles per hour. Those gusts can go up to 30 miles per hour, so a windy night like we saw today going into tonight as well, and that is going to be what we see tomorrow all day. As you can see here, 8 a.m., 62 degrees before the sun rises, winds blowing south-southwest at 15 miles per hour, and then those clouds will begin to clear out the day with a few lingering, mostly sunny skies, and 78 degrees by 5 p.m. Those winds will again be fluctuating anywhere between 15 and 20 miles per hour throughout the day, making for a very blustery day outside tomorrow. You don't want to try and fix your hair too much because the wind is just going to mess that up. Looking here at the morning commute, winds will be blowing south at 19 miles per hour in Muncie, and they will peak around 3 p.m. as you can see here. 21 miles per hour in Muncie, 22 in Marion, and then the winds will taper off overnight, but then come right back for Halloween, as you can see. 32 in Muncie, 32 in Portland. Those darker shades of red indicate higher wind speeds for the evening before they begin to taper off again as we go into Halloween night. And that's going to be part of a cold front that moves through on Thursday throughout the day. As you can see, by 11 a.m., the rain's going to begin moving into our area, and then it will be around a 12-hour event by moving out by 11 p.m. As you can see, just some light cloud cover leaving us with mostly clear conditions as we go into Friday, but that rain could potentially have some stronger storms in it and a chance of thunder and lightning as well. So definitely something to keep an eye on, but we definitely could use the rain because we do have this drought going throughout much of the Midwest and zooming in on our viewing area. We're pretty split evenly between a moderate and dry conditions, so the rain could definitely be something that we can use because you can see looking here at the rain we've gotten this month. We've only gotten about 0.2 inches of rain so far for the entire month. That is well below what we normally get. Over 2.5 inches is what we normally see in the month of October. So we are extremely dry for this time of year. That is about a 2.5 inch decrease and difference from where we usually are, and we definitely need that rain. The good news is that as we go into next week, we might just get that rain. As you can see, 90% chance of rain on Thursday for Halloween, but then we're going to clear up into the first couple of days of November. 58 degrees on Friday, 63 degrees on Saturday with mostly sunny skies. But that rain will come back. 68 degrees on Sunday, 72 on Monday, 60% chance of rain respectively, and then a 30% chance of rain on Election Day. And take a look at those lows. Pretty low once you get into midweek, 36 degrees and 45 degrees.